There have been some posts on social media talking about the idea that Canada is going to be coming out with a universal basic income. The idea behind universal basic income is quite simple. Everybody deserves a certain amount of money, no matter who they are, so that they can live. It currently doesn't exist at the moment. Basically, it's in kind of Parliament, in the Senate. They're talking about it. They're looking to do some sort of pilot project. We're going to see if this ever actually gets adopted. But there could be some positives. There could also be some major negatives. And I'm going to also tell you why I think this is sort of coming out right now. So I think one major advantage of universal basic income is the fact that you're not going to have to deal with a lot of the administration and bureaucratic expenses that go along with things like welfare. So from what I have read, the idea would be universal basic income would replace our kind of welfare system, cut costs on kind of the administration. And no matter who you are and no matter what your walk of life is, you are going to get a certain amount of money, period. At that point, it will be up to you to decide how that money is used, and the theory is that most people will use that money responsibly to better enhance their lives and their way of living. Now, the Parliamentary Budget Officer has said that this idea would essentially lift 40% of poor Canadians out of poverty. It has the potential to do this. And if we do it in a way where we eliminate things like, what are we talking about here? If we eliminate the administration that goes along with welfare and government housing and all these other kind of things and just focus on the UBI, it'll still end up costing Canadians $3 billion more than the current system does, but it'll be overall better. That's kind of the summary here. Now, some of the critics of this will say that it discourages people from ever finding work. The pilot program that they are suggesting will not discourage people from finding work or earning additional income. In fact, it's meant to support them. And then the other criticism, of course, is that you're going to be taking money out of the pockets of the most productive citizens and putting it in the hands of the least productive citizens. Like that, those are the major criticisms that I have seen online so far. My biggest worry with a program like this is who it is going to impact, right? And not just on one side of it, but on the other, right? In order for this to be implemented, the money's got to come from somewhere, right? And the reality is it's probably not going to come from the top 1% wealthiest Canadians, and it's probably not going to come from the multi-billion-dollar organizations. Where it's going to come from is our top 1% income earners. That includes our physicians, our lawyers, our dentists, our surgeons, and a lot of these people are in the medical field. And right now, I know plenty of them. I work with plenty of them.